Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about throwing daggers and how to use them and a potential unstable bomber build for the throwing daggers. Currently, I have the regular throwing daggers and I have the gold knife. Throwing daggers and gold knives are both based on PSI intensity for the most part, right? The throwing dagger has 488 base damage with a 400% PSI intensity, and the gold knife has 2010 damage with 400% PSI intensity, but will trigger unstable bomber, and it will trigger unstable bomber twice if you hit a weak spot. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go through my gear first, because this is an unstable bomber build for the throwing daggers. Although the shelter set does not affect your regular throwing daggers, I'm going to show you that in a minute. But you'll see here I have a shelter mask, which is 4-star. Everything here is calibration 6. I do have my explosive front top, and we'll be testing that also, so you can see that it does or doesn't affect the throwing dagger explosive damage. And these are my mods. I have Deviation Expert with elemental damage and damage against normal enemies. I have delayed talents. We could probably, for the unstable bomber build, change that to something else, because you're not going to be doing extra hits on the enemy. So let's see what we have here that's going to increase our damage. Let's go down. We're probably going to want to put, yep, status element damage and status damage. So we'll go ahead and put that on. That's going to increase our damage for the unstable bomber portion of the build. So let's go back to the gear. That was our mask, which is 4-star. For our gloves, we've got status damage, element damage, and status damage. We have 20% melee weapon and status damage for 30 seconds after not taking damage for 4 seconds. Status damage. And we have weak spot damage on this one because we don't have anything better than that. Here's the damage for the regular throwing dagger. 6,000. Oh, that wasn't the regular one. Let's go back to the regular one. Boom. 3,976. 5,500. And now let's do the unstable bomber one. That would be 7. That explosion is 3,121. As you can see, we get that double explosion from the weak spot. If you notice on the bottom, they didn't go down. It doesn't, the countdown, it doesn't go down. And I'm going to show you the secret for making sure that you're only using, that you don't have to reload this every time you're out of knives. So the way that you're going to do it is you're going to go to inventory, and you see how I have the last one in the set. So let me show you the difference. I'm going to equip this one, which is the first one in the row, and then I'll throw that one. Let's do 8, and I'm going to throw it. As you can see, it went down by 1. I'm going to throw it again. It went down by 1. But if I go back to the backpack and I equip the last one in the row, then what's going to end up happening is I'm going to throw it, and it doesn't go down, because it's going to always take from the first stack available. And you can see that it is going down. You see 4. I'm going to throw it again. 3. Just for funsies, one more time. Inventory, and 1. So I'm going to show you again the difference between the regular one. Headshot, 5,503. And now let's do the unstable bomber one. 8,000 plus another 6,000 damage. Now, I showed you the base damage for the unstable bomber one, but what we're going to do now is, if you notice on my health bar, I don't have any stacks for my shelter set. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack that shelter up. So let's kill some stuff. 29, 14. Alright, that's 30 stacks of the shelter set. And we're going to see how much damage I do now. Let me equip my unstable daggers. I mean, it's golden knife, but it's really unstable daggers. That's like another 400 or 500 damage right there with the unstable bomber build, just by stacking up my shelter. And the good thing about this is once you stack it up, you don't have to stack it up again, because you're not running out of ammo per se. Even if you did run out of daggers, it's not going to lower your stacks because it's technically not ammo. Alright, so now that we tested the shelter set, let's see if our unstable bomber jacket, where is it? Here, over here. Let's see if the explosive front top actually does affect our damage. So we're supposed to lose 30% of our damage with that. What is curious here, as you can see, we also lost our shelter stacks. I did not know that was a thing, but I guess maybe it just looks at the state of what you're wearing and not necessarily if you're wearing shelter or not. Either way, let's kill some stuff and let's get that up to 30 stacks. There we go. We've got 30 stacks. Let's go back. Well, let's throw some knives to see how much damage we lost by removing our top. Alright, so chest shot, we lost almost 1,000 damage. Yep, almost 1,000 damage just by not having our top. So we don't want to put that on again. And again, as you can see, it removed all our stacks. So we're going to have to restack that. I did not know that that happened, so that's a good point to note. Okay, so now what we're doing is I'm just showing you the gameplay and the difference between the regular dagger and the golden knife. The throwing dagger and the golden knife. So you can see the damage in terms of what you can expect real time with a build. The only thing that I have here is that... Oop, I missed. How? Okay, there we go. The only thing that I have here is that I don't have the... I don't have the fragment for the extra damage. How am I missing? Okay, I don't know how I kept missing that, but I don't have the memory fragment. Unfortunately, I have it, but apparently I put something else in, and now I can't put the throwing dagger 30% more damage. So assume 30% more damage with at least the regular dagger, because I can't test whether we are having more damage with the the lag. You gotta love the lag. You gotta love the lag. Alright, and it gave me my golden knife back. Let's go here. It almost kills them with one shot. I'm guessing that with the 30% frag, you'll be able to, yeah. Oopsie. I'm missing so much. Those are so expensive. And it gave me my golden knives back. I mean, it's so glitchy, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's so glitchy, and with that 0.3% delay, it's even more glitchy. It's... I'm guessing it could be fun if the game didn't glitch that much, but as it stands, I mean, let's see, can we do anything here? No. It's too far away. So, we're gonna try to hit it again. Good thing is we get the knives back. I mean, they're expensive knives. If you miss, you lose it, but if you don't miss, you're good. Let's get whatever's at the top of this building. Some storage crate. It's all about the who said that? You? I got the golden knives back. I guess that's the worst part about using daggers, unfortunately. At least the golden knife one, it's so glitchy. It just I don't even want to say it's not worth it. It's fun. I mean, you're already one-shotting most of the stuff. But I mean, is there anything you couldn't do with the normal one? Let's see. Let's... Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth it to have that golden one, but it's a 40, 45, and 50 mimetic, so, you know, it is what it is. There's definitely better mimetics that you could have there, better specializations. Let's see here. Oh no, I missed. See, there we go again with the lag. Did I miss? Did I not miss? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, with the golden ones, you're better off aiming for... maybe? I mean, you could try for the head if they're not moving too much. Let's see this one. So the way you aim it, right? I didn't know this earlier. Is by leaving the mouse pressed, the mouse button pressed. Oh man. If they're coming to attack you, you might as well just throw it. But if you can aim, get that sweet weak spot damage. It just looks cool, you know, having that double explosion. But it's definitely doesn't feel like it's very worth it, especially when you have other weapons like, say, the Gulp Lore, which I did not bring any ammo for. What a spaz. See? So laggy. Then, since there's lag, not all of them give you the golden daggers back. That's why I have the explosion. Explosion is nice. Ah! She moved! I mean, honestly, with the, it's better to just not lose the golden daggers. They're just too expensive. I mean, it really does depend on when you're playing. Like, if it's late game, not that expensive. But if it's early game, and you don't want to waste too much gold or whatnot, give me those golden knives back. No, what'd I do? I mean, you're definitely losing golden daggers little by little. Here, let's get some loot. Oh, oh! If they're close by, it's better to just hit them normally. I can't help to think that there's better weapons out there to use than a golden dagger. I mean, that double explosion is good and whatnot, but it's just not. The fire rate is too slow. The cost is too high for the dagger. Like, they move too much. I don't know, man. I don't know. Could be fun. I mean, I'm not having fun. But with the lag and everything else, it just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, oh man, even if I try that one, I know it's gonna take forever. These, they don't have a weak spot. I'm not even gonna try it. I mean, I will get the golden dagger back. It's not like I won't. But embers. Let's get this. I mean, it's definitely fun. If it was trigger the explosion twice, no matter what, that would be even more fun. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it for this type of thing. I mean, even if it had a 50% chance to trigger the explosion twice, then you know, you could. There you go, not even once. And now I gotta run. And I just lost a whole bunch of daggers because of lag. I'm leaving. Help! Help! This up a little bit. Yeah. I feel like it would be much better if it was like a 50% chance to trigger the explosion. Maybe even like an 80% chance to trigger the explosion. They're just so slow. The damage isn't that great. And now you might say to yourself, well, you know, you can retrieve them. I mean, I can retrieve the crossbow also. The crossbow, you can do a crossbow build. A unstable bomber bow. There's really good builds for that crossbow, so. Let's see, how long did I take? Let's kill this guy. And we're screwed. It glitched. I mean, I couldn't even throw it. If it was definitely like a precision thing, I mean, definitely. I mean, it's fun. I like it. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Is it viable? You can farm with it. Do you want to spend the gold though? That's the question. Oh, give me the soda. Run away. Huh. Oh, this is lag again. Lagging. We're lagging, peeps. You gotta admit, that explosion does feel fun. Taking your time to farm. Oh, don't hit me. Too far. Shame. Seems like it's also giving me the knives back even before I try to catch him. Maybe I'm just too powerful. Who's there? I hear it, but I'm not sure. I have to finish. Oh, darn it. Oh! Do I just have to walk on... Oh, I don't even have to pick them up. I just have to walk next to it and it'll give it to me. That's interesting. Let's get this last done. I love that double explosion. Well, there you have it. That was the Golden Dagger unstable bomber build on a laggy server. Let's just kill some more stuff. What? What do you mean? This lag, man. They've got to do something to fix this lag because it's just unwieldy. Let's see if I can kill something stronger. Oh, not you. Let's see. Not you. One of those weird ones. Oh, not that. Not that. Not that. Run away. Not like this. What the? Let's walk a little bit over here. I am overweight. I am more than overweight. Region. Oh, he's coming. Well, we're leaving then. So my final thoughts on the Golden Knife and the Unstable Bomber build. If you want to make this viable, I would say that the Once Human development team have to put like an 80% trigger chance on it. 80% chance to trigger 2 unstable bomber damage because it's just not competitive with anything else. I mean, it's a nice weapon. It's like a really cool thing to do, but as tactical items go, there's definitely better tactical items that don't require a mimetic specialization